Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast, and today's topic is this: the Boo-Hoo Breakfast. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Nico, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening. Pretty good. Now can we listen to it?
Yep. All right, so today is the first day of school for my son. We did a drop-off just now, and it went great. Today is the Boo-Hoo Breakfast, they call it, for the parents and the kids. And if you've dropped your kid off at school for the first time, it can be intense. Nico, this is his second year at the same school, so he was good. New classroom, new teacher, and all that stuff. But they do a really good transition at the preschool we go to. They have the new teacher come to the house and do a little meeting that allows the kid to kind of know the teacher, and also have an anchor of them in their own space. Which I think really helps once they get to the classroom. They're like, oh, this is that person that came to our house and knows my house. I don't know if all schools do that, but I think that's just genius. But anyway, so today, drop off for Nico's no big deal. Like, he's like, bye, Dad. We brought snack because it was our snack day. He found his new cubby, put everything away, and we checked out the classroom for a second, but he really wanted to beeline it to the playground in order to find his friends and see who is there. But there were a lot of parents doing drop-offs that, one, the kids were freaking out, and so a lot of tears and holding onto the legs, and it's overwhelming for them if it's the first time to be dropped off, and the feeling is being left at school. They're certainly not being left, and they're not being left with people that won't take care of them really well. It's a hard transition. But the Boo-Hoo Breakfast part is really for the parents, because there's a lot of us parents that have a hard time dropping the kids off for the first time. I was talking with a mom just now outside of where the playground area is, kind of in the back of the where the playground is the parking lot, and they had like a table set up with coffee and snacks and things like that for the parents to hang out, but out of eyesight of the kids, so the kids didn't see and perpetuate the crying and everything. But talking with this mom, it's the first time dropping her kid off. He's 3. He was doing really well, but they gave a little gifty type of thing with some cards and actually tissues in it, which I think is funny, and candies. And she said, like, well, I was doing fine until you gave me this little gift. Now I'm sad. But in talking with her, we kind of commiserated around how really the first time, especially, how weird it is as a parent to drop your kid off at a place and leave them with relative strangers. I mean, they might be accredited and they're teachers and this is what they do for a living and the school is set up for taking care of kids. But at the same time, like, we don't know any of these people. And I remember that being really weird for me last year. That I think the first day of school was more traumatic for me rather than for Nico. And if you're a parent doing that around this time of year, just be really gentle with yourself. If it's your kid and sleep is wonky and they have a short fuse and they're extra tired because they're starting school for the first time, or just starting school period, those first couple of weeks makes kids just off, so be ready for that. But then you as a dad, like, if that's hard for you, then be gentle with yourself and take it easy on yourself. Don't put a lot of extra stuff on your plate. Make sure you connect in with kiddo. And if your kiddo's young like mine, I mean, Nico's almost 5, I want to say, like, so how's your day? What'd you do? What was your favorite part and everything? And he's like, good. Yeah, we played. There's nothing really to relate and kind of connecting in that time. But I know tonight, getting home from work a little early, having dinner all together, making sure that all happens before bedtime because he's going to be definitely tired, is important to have that connection time so that one, your emotions from starting up the school is dealt with as well as them. And, some other dads and moms can't wait for school to start. I mean, in my practice right now, like the last few weeks, parents coming in are just like, oh my God, when is school going to start? I need to get these kids doing something. They're bored and they're just at each other's throats, and I'm running out of ideas to keep them amused, and it's just challenging. So a lot of parents feel the opposite. Instead of being sad, if you got preschoolers, I think it's different than if you have like kindergarten and first, second, third graders and up, because then you're kind of used to the drop off of schools, and then it becomes like, all right, cool, I got to get these kids out of here so I can get back to a regular school schedule type of thing. So if you're finding yourself, if you have a preschooler, if you have a kiddo that's new to school or even new to daycare, understand it's a big thing for you, or can be a big thing for you, but it's definitely a big thing for the kiddo. So even when you drop them off and they seem to be fine, they're all amused by the activities and the newness and going on, like, know at the end of the day when you pick them up, whenever that is, they might be a little off and just a little more tired, overstimulated. So be good to them and allow them to kind of get back into a new groove. And then once the school year started, like, you'll be on that new pattern and everything will be dialed in. So hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the closed Facebook group. Apply to get in if you haven't already. This post will be there. I'll be looking for your comments, as will other dads looking for your comments. So until the next time, be good to yourself, be good to your family. Take care of yourself and take care of your family, and we'll connect on the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. You can hang out with other dads in our Facebook group. Just go to Facebook, search for the Dadhood Journey, and apply to get in. See you there, and see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Perfect.
There you go, Dan.